Hi, I'm Pagata12, and before we start, I want to thank you massive for your support. It's been 3 years with Patreon. Thank you so much. Today, I thought it would be nice to play a game. What if your favorite operator wasn't there? So in my case, I mostly use ramp. I rate this as my most used operator, maybe. And today we don't have this. Can we make all those 4 ramps like horizontal, vertical? It's easy between those two, but radial and circular also. Let's start with the single chop in this, and we have here the resolution. We go with 32 because I would like to see the pixels much better, and I plan to build the horizontal ramp, and the easiest way, I have to admit, is a ramp in chops and then chop 2, and we got the ramp. However, today we use only tops, so let's start with a constant. So constant, and this is 1 by 1 pixels, so we have 1 1, and this is 32 mono. Okay, now we use a group, and we group left with 2 minus, not 2, minus 1, sorry about it. And instead of repeat, we go with 0, and now we have a black pixel and white pixel. Okay, we want a ramp in between those two, so we go with resolution, and we drag the desired resolution here, but we multiply with 2. Okay, now this is looking like a ramp in the middle, but the extremes sides we need to cut them off, so we use group. Okay, and here we go with this resolution divided by 2, but oh, sorry, we need to take pixels here, so we cut half of this from the left, and the maximum resolution would be this multiplied by 2 minus half of it divided by 2. Okay, so, and now we have a nice ramp. So I said we turn these nearest pixels, and we broke something. This is this resolution has to have input smoothness interpolate pixels. Okay, now from here with fit, in which we use this resolution. Okay, and we go fill. So we got the first ramp. Okay, now from here we use a flip. We go bottom left, and with a reorder. Okay, we go input to here, and this is 32 RG. Okay, now I use a math as this UV right here. It means I have those points in a grid in between 0 and 1. I want to move them in a center. Okay, so I need to subtract minus 0.5. Now from here we can go with math, and length, mask the alpha, and this is mono. okay? And it's looking very similar with the circular ramp. We need to multiply this with 2, so and maybe let's be precise, we use a limit here, and yeah, let's limit this with loop in between 0, 1. Okay, we got the circular ramp, and for radial ramp, let me split this in 2 channels. So with a reorder, I'll take red here, and this is monochrome. Again, I do the same for the green. I'll take green here. I also color this in a much easier way it's much easier to see what's going on. And then we use a function, okay? And we take atan 2, input 1, input 2. Let's go like this, not degrees, radians, and from what I know, it's like this. And yeah, it's looking like a radial ramp. You can also use limit here and go normalize, okay? Now, it is oriented in the other side, and we can fix this with a math here, and we multiply with -1. Okay, now we good, but let me show you how we do here without limit. Okay, so I will leave this aside for comparison. So what we have here is the result in radians. Okay, so this goes from minus to plus. It's a circle like, okay? So we need to bring this into 0, 1. We add, it's like how you get with the interval -1, 1, how you get to 0, 1, okay? You add 1 and then you divide it by 2. So here we do the same math. So I multiply half of the circle, which is pi. So math dot pi. And then, as my values for radians are quite big in outside the 0, 1, I just take that and I divide 1 by that length. So it's 1 divided by math.pi divided by 2. So yeah, we have the last ramp, and yeah, I said let's have all of them nearest pixels. Okay, let's fix this resolution. Okay, now I would like to make a comparison to see, because they all look the same, but let's check if they are similar. So I will use a ramp here. I'll go set resolution only. This is the same size as this one, as they are connected. And yeah, nearest pixels, let's go with circular, okay? And yeah, I will take off the anti-alias and use difference. Okay, now I want to have this also nearest pixels. So I have a feeling they are similar, but right now, if there is an error in between those two, and the error is small, we can't see it here, okay? So I will use math with ceiling. So everything that is bigger than 0 will go 1, so it would be easier to see. So let's use math and ceiling. And yeah, we got this. Okay. they are not quite equal, where I have this white and the value is a little bit different. Okay, so my initial thought was because of the centering of this ramp, I thought, okay, if there is an error, that error should be 1 pixel or less than 1 pixel. So I'm thinking to divide with half of those pixels. So let's see. I'll take not divide. What I want to do is subtract in before I do the ceiling. Okay, so everything that goes under 0 to minus, when I ceiling it becomes 0. So I'll have that black and no errors, hopefully. So as I said, let's go with 1 divided by, okay, multiply with 2. Not here, sorry. This is 1. We need to subtract this, okay? And yeah, even with a pixel, okay? So if I divide by 2, this value would represent half of the pixel, okay? So the error is half of the pixel. Otherwise, those are equal, because I can see it here, it's ceiling. And yeah, I thought this is it. It's quite precise. Now let's play with the resolution. So let's go with 64. So it's good. Let's try 1 to 8. It's still good. And the moment we go 256, let's say, something wrong. Okay, I have quite a ugly error. I can't understand. So or I couldn't understand in the beginning. As while I go higher with this, the error gets crazier. Okay, so remember I try to correct with a half of the pixel here. Could be double that value, and yeah, I still got some errors. Okay, and it's strange because on some values, usual the smaller ones, it's perfect. Okay. I want to challenge you to find what is wrong here, and yeah, in a couple of days I'll have a video with what I believe is the misprecision here and what's causing this. So yeah, this is the way you build your own ramps, and I really wait for your answers if you can find what's causing misprecision here. Okay, so thank you so much for your support, and see you in the next one. Bye.